Hey folks, Dave DePaulo here from Maximus Internet Marketing. This is Web Wednesday. So today I am going to talk about crypto a little bit. It's actually a little bit of a follow-up from a video I did a few weeks ago. I had brought to the attention of people that some of these crypto apps are paying a higher yield for interest than a regular savings account is. And one of the apps wallets that I mentioned was Celsius. I've spoke about Celsius plenty of times in the past. I'm a big fan of it. It's one of my favorite ones. And one of the reasons always was that you did get paid interest on the crypto that you had on there without staking it. You didn't have to lock it up. You got interest on it no matter what. So they've been kind of battling with the SEC for a little while now. And there's a lot of regulations coming right now with crypto, and Celsius got hit pretty hard. So in the United States, they are no longer allowed to offer that interest to anyone who's not a accredited investor. Now, other countries are still allowed to do this. United States, for whatever reason, I'm not going to get into my theories. I'm not going to get into the reasons why and who could benefit from this, but long story short is Celsius, where you could earn interest on your crypto before, is no longer allowing that for any new coins that you bring onto their crypto wallet. Now, anything that you had on there before April 15th of 2022, you will still earn interest on until you remove it. Anything that you put on there after April 15th, you will not earn interest on it unless you are an accredited investor. An accredited investor is, you have to meet some certain criteria. One of them's showing on a tax return that you've made over $200,000 for, I believe, over 2 or 3 years, that you have $1 million overall value, not including your real estate. So you have to pretty much have $1 million, in net worth liquid, or into, certain holdings maybe that they would deem qualified, and it can't be your real estate. So again, anything that you had in there already or that you get in there within the next couple days before April 15th, you will earn interest on that. Anything that comes after that, you will not earn interest at. Say you have a Bitcoin on there and you add another Bitcoin on there on April 16th. You will only earn interest on that original Bitcoin. So the original investment that you had on there before April 15th of this year will still earn interest, while the other will not. So, this is pretty big. I don't know, if they're going to try to fight this or if anything's going to happen. It might change, whatever it is. But, it's kind of, it's not really okay in my opinion. Again, I'm not going to get into why, but it's a little messed up. They were paying people good interest, and, someone got their panties in a bunch about this, and now they're not able to do it anymore. But hopefully that does change. In other countries, they could still offer, but here in the United States, they cannot. So that's just one thing. Another thing is Robinhood, who, everyone knows who they are. I've had my share of harsh words for them for some of their practices over the last year or two, for some of the things that they've done. But they've included some other cryptos into their platform as well. Before, I believe they only had Bitcoin and Dogecoin. They might have had Ethereum. Now they have Shiba, Uno, Solano, Polygon, and Compound. They're 4 coins that I actually really like a lot. 2 of those in particular. But something to think about. There was a huge pump for Shiba as soon as that news came out, and people were buying, and it dropped back down. It's kind of expected. Every time something like that happens, it usually turns into a little bit of a pump and dump scenario where people will sell when people start buying it. So, but just some crypto news. Again, a follow-up to what I mentioned. So, listen, if you want to earn interest on some of your cryptos that you have, now would be a good time to transfer them over to Celsius before April 15th, so you could still earn good interest on those. Be careful with crypto.com. They are now making a 24-hour waiting notice before you can buy a crypto and send it to another wallet. Something to think about. I just found that out yesterday. So keep those couple things in mind. That's it, guys. This is Web Wednesday. I guess a crypto edition this week. I will see you next week. Thank you.